The 3-5 Philadelphia Eagles are returning home after a blowout victory versus the Lions. They will be facing off against the 4-3 Los Angeles Chargers, who are coming off a loss to the Patriots at home Week 8. Philadelphia started off fast on Sunday and didn't let off the gas until they were up 40 points going into the fourth quarter. After being highly criticized for not running the ball enough, head coach Nick Sirianni used the ground and pound attack all game in Detroit.
Goal from just inside the 1. It's Boston Scott who takes it in for an Eagles touchdown.
The Eagles abused the Lions on the ground, rushing for 243 yards during the 44-6 Halloween massacre. With Sanders on IR with an ankle injury, Boston Scott and Jordan Howard had 12 carries each and combined for 117 yards rushing. Scott had 60 yards and scored 2 touchdowns, while Howard would rush for 57 yards and barrel into the end zone 2 times. The Chargers were also effective on Sunday in the run game with a total of 163 yards on the ground, led by Austin Ekeler, who would score on the Chargers' opening drive on a 5-yard run.
Oh my goodness! Touchdown!
He would finish with 64 yards on the ground. Fellow running back Justin Jackson would make the most out of his 3 carries for 79 yards, with most of those coming on a 75-yard run.
He could go! Jackson! Does he have enough? No! Caught from...
With the Eagles dominating on the ground, Jalen Hurts would only have to attempt 14 passes for 103 yards. Most of his yards went to tight end Dallas Goedert, who finished with a team-high 6 catches on 7 targets. Hurts was also very effective on the ground, averaging 10 yards a carry and finishing with a team-high 71 yards. Jalen Hurts only trails Lamar Jackson by 48 yards for QB rush leader with 432 yards rushing. For his standards, Justin Herbert is coming off of an average performance versus the Bill Belichick-led Patriots defense, going 18 for 35 and 223 yards in the air. Herbert will go on to have a frustrating game with 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. He now has 16 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the year and will look to have a bounce-back game versus a solid Philly pass defense led by Darius Slay. Big Play Slay lived up to his nickname once again by returning to his former team and coming up with the scoop and score.
For a touchdown back in Detroit by Darius Slay.
Slay and the secondary will have their hands full dealing with one of the best route runners in the game, Keenan Allen, who led the Chargers in targets with 11 versus the Patriots. He would come down with 6 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown in the loss. Austin Ekeler is one of the best pass-catching backs in the league. He finished with 10 targets and 60 yards versus the Patriots. Josh Sweat spent most of his time making Jared Goff sweat by attacking the edge all game long and finishing with 2 sacks on the day. Chargers' Derwin James was always around the ball versus New England, leading the team with 7 solo tackles. The Eagles scored over 40 points for the first time since they beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 52 in a must-win game versus a winless Lions, but now they return home to face the Los Angeles Chargers, who are now hungry for a win after coming off back-to-back losses. The Bolts haven't had a win since October 10th, so look for them to give the Birds their best shot. I'm looking forward to watching both the second-year quarterbacks battle this one out in Philly, but please let me know in the comments, who do you have winning this game, Eagles versus Chargers? Let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for Eagles game previews every Tuesday morning. I'm Bry Wolf signing out. See you next video, and keep it real always.